Get the Dorian scale into your hands. Here's the way I like to teach Dorian, as I like to teach all the other modes as well. I like to look at what D, for example, in the key of D, D Dorian, how is D Dorian different from D major scale, or also called Ionian? And so in D Ionian and D major, we place the half steps between steps 3, 4, and 7 and 1, or the octave. In Dorian, we place the half steps between 2 and 3 and 6 and 7, because we want to have a major 6 but a minor 7. So the difference between Dorian compared with Ionian is we have a minor 3rd and we have a minor 7th. So those are the two notes that are different. So let me play you D Ionian. So we have 1, 2 whole step, 3 half step, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. That's D major or D Ionian. Now let's place the half steps between 2 and 3 and 6 and 7. 1, 2, half step. 4, 5, 6, half step. So the remaining pattern looks like this. I like to use, for getting these Dorian scales into my hands, again, I want to practice them by associating them with a chord voicing. Let's start on the lowest position available. We want to build each position, and then I'm going to again show you that comprehensive exercise to work up to. Okay. So here's a D minor 9th chord. You could also play a D minor 9 with the 6th, which is a very Dorian sound. So let's use this one for the first available position in D. Here's 1, 2, half step 3 to get the minor 3rd, 4, 5, 6, that's major 6, flat 7, and here's the 1, 2, half step 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 6, 5, 4, 1, 3, sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So this voicing, you have the 3rd finger on the root, minor 3rd with your 1st finger. Here's the major 6, and here's the 9th. Okay. Next position, you could use either a D minor 7, or you could use a D minor 9. So they're starting with your 1st finger on this position. 1, 2, half step 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, half step 3, 4, 5, 6, half step, 7 being the highest note in this position. Okay, the Dorian notes. Okay, with the half steps. Next position, we'll start with your pinky. And let me show you a very exotic. This is a voicing I learned from an instructional video by Alan Holsworth. It took me a while to get this one. So if you want to tackle grabbing this voicing, let me show it to you real quick. 3rd finger on the D, 10th fret. Pinky on the C, 10th fret. That's on the 4th string. Middle finger on the 9th fret. And the 1st finger on the 6th fret. That's a minor 9th voicing, sort of the way a piano player would voice it. If that's, for now, too tricky, you can just use this basic minor 7 voicing. Middle finger on the root, and then bar, also on the 10th fret, string 4, 3, 2. Okay? 1, 2, half step, 3, 4, 5, 6, half step, 7, 1, 2, half step, 3, 4, 5, 6, half step, 7. lowest note in this pattern is a major 6. Okay. Then let's use this voicing for the next position. That one is a bar on the 10th fret. Then the 5th will play on the 12th fret with the 3rd finger on the 5th string. We're going to add a 9th up here on the 12th fret 1st string. Okay, we're starting with your 1st finger. 1, 2, half step 3, 4, 5, 6, half step 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. The next position. Here's the D on the 12th fret on the D string. I'm using the middle finger. Then the minor 3rd on the 10th fret, next string, 3rd string. Here's the minor 7 with the pinky on the 13th fret. Here is the 3rd finger on the 12th fret 1st. So this is a minor 9th chord. Okay? So we're starting with our 1st finger on the D. 2, half step 3, 4, 5, 6, half step 7. 1, here's the next octave, the root. Okay. Alright, so let's, before we do that comprehensive scale practice etude, let's review again the chord positions. We have a D minor 9th here. Then we're going to use this minor 7, 9th, this minor 7, 9th, or if you feel like you can just do this, okay. Then a minor 7th, and a minor 9th with a 6. Okay. Alright, so let's start up here. Work your way up to that again, just like explained in the previous 2 videos on modes. Take your time. Master one position, have it in your hands before tackling the next one. Okay, so it's up to you to pace yourself. Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. Chord. Okay, next position. This one starts with the middle finger. 1, 2, ready, go. Far on this one. Okay, now if you want to try this, okay, 2, ready, go. Okay, 5th fret, 2, ready, go. Whoops, one more time, ready, go. Sounds like I need to practice my Dorian scales. And the last or first, D minor 9 and 6. Or D minor 9, 13 if you want to. 1, 2, ready, go. And the chord again. So again, important is to do this exercise with first the chord, then the scale in that position that sort of surrounds that chord, all the way up, all the way down, back to the beginning root note, and then the chord again. Next chord, same thing, next position. All right.